Hi everyone. You might notice, well, I intentionally let you know, I'm trying to use up my old shirts. This is old. This is from 2017. It's my Eclipse shirt. So anyway, we won't worry about that. This is what we're worrying. Well, we're not going to worry about him. We're just going to work on him. I have got a whole bunch of those 5x7 canvases, so I used one as a base and then I put all of this on there, and so our horse, whatever he's named, is in a good place. He's going to be rocking a lot. Well, he's a rocking horse. I put the clay around the bottom so it wouldn't look, see all the edges. I never thought about covering the whole bottom so it wouldn't wobble, but that's okay. Now he's a rocking horse. We just take whatever comes and make something out of it. What are you guys doing for the summer? Are you gardening? Taking trips? A space for three, I know you're driving around. Because that's what you do, and you share all the sights and wonderful things with us, which is really cool. And you have your own kind of a hook for doing it, and it makes it really interesting. I'm back. Hi. I covered the bottom with this, at least for this top part. The less chance I have to drop stuff on him, the better. Him, her, whichever it is. Okay. Yeah, I do feel better having that green covered up. Because as shaky as I am, I still have trouble. This red, I was going to try and make him a paint. Him, her, it. A paint. And I was trying to get kind of a ginger color. Well, it didn't work. I don't know why. The red was just stubbornly going to be red. It just would not. I kept putting as much brown in it, and it just. Finally, I just went to the dark brown or the burnt umber, and it just more or less turned it back to a brown. See here in a little bit. I'm still just doing everything I can. But you can't see any of it because I got it turned toward me, not you. Okay, so now we're going to try a little, oh, we're doing the backside now. Got the tail all dark. Oh, wow, that's a jump. I was going to tell you the story. Has to do with, well, I painted his underbelly, although I don't know if anybody's ever going to see it, but I just didn't feel like he would be complete if I didn't. And it reminded me of a story that we were told about the Statue of Liberty, and the sculptor, well, he sculpted it out of copper, but who made it. And she is so tall. I don't know how tall she really is, but she's very tall. But France, I don't know. The Statue of Liberty was gifted to us by France and had been commissioned by this sculptor. And he completely fixed her hair on top of her head so that it looked as if it was just as fixed up and oh, that color really goes weird. Anyway, he completed the sculpt on the top of her head. Now, there was no flying back then, and the only thing would be possibly a balloon, hot air balloon, because they did use, this is something that surprised me too. They did use hot air balloons during the Civil War to spy on the enemy. Now, I don't know why that was never in our books when we were growing up and studying history, but it never was. And I don't know, I was looking into something about something one day and come to find out that balloons were used clear back during the Civil War. Of course, they wouldn't have been real big. They were hot air balloons. Look at that. I did around his eyes. I think I was just being funny for a moment. But anyway, so that's the story of why the top of the Lady Liberty, or of the Liberty
Statue of Liberty is perfectly sculpted.
I think it's good to have just at least a little bit of white so that you can at least tell the eye is there. But it can't be much on a horse. Not unless it's got a cataract or... I was looking it up, and there are horses with blue eyes, and let me tell you, they had a picture of one. I've never seen one. But just one little white there in the corner. They're haunting. A horse's blue eyes are haunting. It's like almost a feathery around the pupil that is so light of a blue that it looks white, and it just looks so haunting. What the heck did I just do? I mean, it's a horse like any other horse, I'm sure, but it's just, when you just look at that picture, it just... Have you ever heard of ghost eyes, or, ghost type? Somebody with ghost eyes? Maybe so, maybe nobody says that in your neck of the woods, I don't know. But they're those really pale blue eyes that just almost look like... I don't even need a stable for this guy. Well, what do you think? His browns are a bit varied, but I like that. Think? I was going to make him a paint, but he wasn't going that way. That red just wouldn't go into a more of a ginger. It was more of a red, and didn't want a horse to look like he was bleeding. So this is our horse, and he's in his element where there's grass. I'm going to keep him in here till he gets good and dry, and then we'll find a place in the house for him. Yeah, I know, I kind of gave his face a little more white, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it makes you purty, don't it? Yeah. It's between your eyes. It lets us know where your eyes are. Okay, that's enough. There's my eyes. Behind my granny glasses. It's been fun. I have so enjoyed this project. It gave me... I would get stressed out. I would get tired and worn out trying to manipulate all the clay and get everything just right. But I tell you what, when it comes to it looking like this, I can feel like I did the best job that I can do. At least for today. I did my best work for today, and I like you. So, it is now time for all you to pick a name. And the battery's just about gone too. So, I love you all. Please subscribe and click that like button and that notification bell. You need to click the notification bell. So, I think he's beautiful. I mean, he's kind of in between different colors. He's got a very brown. He's got variations of brown, and I like that. I mean, look at us. We have highlights in our faces and stuff. Those of us who wear sleeves get farmer's tans in the summer. So, I love you. Smile and wave. There's yours. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night.